I don't know how many takes this took, but I actually was sitting here talking for like 17 minutes straight, and I'm like, wait, I want to talk about something else. It's like in the same realm, but guess what? I did say I didn't want to talk today because my lips are tired, but I'm talking anyway. So we're gonna sit and listen. I'm gonna talk about how to regulate emotions and how other people act when it comes to their emotions. How you should just like handle the entire thing. Okay. So basically, what I was talking about in the video that I was gonna post until I said, "Hey, I have an epiphany and I'm not gonna do it." So I was gonna talk about like, hey, it's okay not to be okay. We're human beings. We all have emotions. Um, we can sit in our emotions as long as we're not letting it swallow us up into depression. You know, figure it out. Always figure it out. Always try to. I mean, I'm not the best at journaling because I'm a person that like I rather like talk out loud to somebody than write my emotions down because I always want to be like heard in a way. So writing stuff down never really worked for me. Everything that worked for me is just talking to somebody that and they can hear what I'm saying basically. But if journaling works for you, go ahead and do that. If what I do works for you, find a like a family member, a friend that you trust, find somebody that you trust, talk to them about it. You know, don't let other people say that your emotions are a burden, that you can't feel a certain way in the moment whenever you're feeling it because we're all, like I said, we're all human and we all have our moments. We can't please everybody because we don't know how to do that. And it's not like we can control our feelings for sure. But when something happens, we automatically get a sense of emotion. Like, hey, someone passed away. You automatically feel sad, if you know the person, even if you don't know the person. Somebody makes you mad. What do you feel automatically? Anger. We can control our emotions just by how we react, you know. Um and it's okay to feel everything you feel. Even when you don't agree with somebody's emotions and how they react, there's always an underlying meaning behind it, and we always have to find some time to sit and figure out what the other person is feeling even though they don't seem like they're doing the right thing. If you are a type of person like how I was, where if you're feeling some type of way, um, you let it consume you until suddenly you just stop freaking functioning as a person, then the best thing to do is, like I said, find somebody to talk to about it. Because what happens is you hold it in, you hold it and hold it and hold it in, and then you suddenly just have an outburst. No matter what it's going to be, it's just going to be an outburst, and then all your emotions are going to come on a silver platter to someone random. It doesn't even have to be someone that it's directed towards. It could just be, hey, here. Like that's what you get. You're going to find a way somehow to take your emotions out on other people. That I'm just saying this just to let you know that we we can show emotion. We can be sad. You don't always have to be okay because that's not how we function, and that's all right. Um I also just wanted to say, look, if you're there's a difference, and y'all might get mad at me too, but there's a difference between being like in a main character era and thinking that you're the main character, okay? Main character era, in your mind, you're just saying, hey, I'm enjoying life. Um, you're not going to make everything about you, but everybody is a main character in their own lives, okay? And what we have to do is remember that we're in the moment. We are, you know, we're just ourselves. Like, I never believed in like, you know, certain people being the main character. I don't know how people come up with that, but in my opinion, we're all the main character in our own lives. Like everybody, it's going to be harsh to say that everybody else is a side character, but it's the truth. Like you're not going to be like looking at your life through somebody else's eyes. You're looking at your life through your eyes, and that's this is you are the main character. But there is a difference. Don't act like you are the center of everything. You are not the center of everything, okay? Don't act like you're all that, okay? Have confidence in yourself, but don't be like a prick about it, you know? Like if somebody is coming into your your space, right? Their energy feels off. You know them pretty well. You know that they're not really like that. Don't act like you need to keep your entire like what's like a soft way to say this? Just ask if they're okay. Um and assess the situation. If they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about it. That's okay. Um just don't make everything about you because I keep seeing videos just scrolling you see videos where people are saying like, I had to cut this person off because of this and that and that and that. Okay. If somebody is purposely trying to bring you down, then yeah, that person needs to go. But not everybody is going to be thinking about other people's emotions when they're already in their feels. Some people don't do it and some people do. We appreciate the people that do, but some people just don't. Not everybody functions the same. If they're sad, if you're sad in your feelings and you're the type of person that's like, hey, I'm sad. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else, but I'm just sad. Not everybody is going to go out of their way to m- magically switch it off and just be happy. Sometimes people just need to be sad, and it's okay. The people that make it all about them somehow are the ones you gotta work that you gotta watch out for because we're all human beings. We don't have to change ourselves to be a certain way in front of people, okay? It is true that your energy can change up a space. That is true. Um, just depends on how you handle it. Like, don't be rude, don't be mean to people that don't deserve it. But if you're sad, if you're mad, if you're annoyed, if you're irritated, if you're overwhelmed, if you're overstimulated, which is something I feel a lot. We all feel it a lot. Overstimulation can wallow up a lot of freaking feelings that don't have anything to do with it. But it's okay. Take a deep breath, you know. Hopefully we feel better. Take a couple seconds to step out and ground yourself because, nobody deserves to have your feelings taken out on them, but also don't let somebody say, "Hey, you're having a bad day. You're ruining my energy. You're ruining my entire life. You got to go." Basically, don't let nobody do that because okay, like you can go ahead somewhere. Just you can just go ahead somewhere because that doesn't do anything but make somebody even more mad. Okay, what I'm basically trying to say is, you know, just let yourself be however you want to be at this point. You know, emotions are valid. We all have emotions. We're not always feeling one thing the entire day. If you're sad, you're going to feel like a pang of frustration or a pang of joy just for a little bit. We all go through emotions every single day and it's okay to have them. It just depends on how you let yourself react to the emotions, okay? Um Basically, yeah. This is actually short. I'm proud of myself for not talking a lot. Even though it's still a lot, it's okay. Okay. Anyways, yeah. That's it for today. Have a great have a great summer if you're even having a summer. because I know the summer kind of stinks a little bit. Um, but yeah, take my advice wisely. That's it. I don't know what to do for an outro. I'm still gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out somehow. But yeah, for now, bye bye.
Like,
You have the right to an
well, the
attorney.
thing, oh, right. You have the right to remain an attorney.
Did you
and-
say that you have the right to be an attorney?
You do have the right to be an attorney if you want to.